Previously on Regeneration Station.
We show you how to change your address within 90 days, how to also leave and return Mexico while your temporary residency is in process, and extend the length of your vehicle's stay to match your length of your new temporary residency term. Stay tuned as we show you how easy it is to renew your temporary residency with links and forms. Get ready, it's a long one. Good morning. And we're off. Where are we going?
To Nueva Vallarta.
Nueva Vallarta. And I have really good feeling that I nailed it. So I'm hoping to give them my 2 packets, one for the change of address and one to renew our Mexican temporary residency for another year. So we'll see. All right, Melissa here again, back in my little oficina in Mexico, which is AKA my bedroom floor. Don't you love it? And the reason why I'm here, as you know, is because my printer is under my bed, and I just got back from the INM Migracion Office here in Mexico, and I didn't exactly have all the right forms online like they said, so I decided, well, the lady there, Anna, was great, and she went ahead and gave me the instructions of what to do to now renew my temporary residency card. So here I am, and here I am with you to show you exactly how to do it so that you don't run into the same mistake as I did, or you go in more prepared than I did, and then that way it makes you have less visits to the Migracion Office. What we did was, right when we arrived at the Migracion Office, we went and had our pictures taken. So luckily at the Nueva Vallarta office, they have a Mailbox Etc right there, and the gentleman knows exactly what to do. So the first thing you'll have to do, though, is when you do get your pictures taken, you need to sit forward. Your ears have to have earrings off. You cannot have any necklaces, nothing. You cannot even make a smiling face, and I mean, they're just beautiful mug shots, really. Once those are okay, they go ahead and turn you to your left ear facing the wall so that they can have a picture of your right ear. And again, no smile, and you sit and you take a side view. So that's one of the things that's required. Again, I'll have my checklist down below for you so you can see. And the second thing is I have together in my handy dandy packet right now, here's Jason's, I have the Formato Basico, the basic format. That you can get online, and I'll go ahead and put the link for you there. It's really easy, but let me just warn you, if you decide to save it, it saves as a blank. So you need to print it right away. Don't try to save it. Print it, make a copy, scan it. That's the only way you're going to be able to have a saved copy. The next form that I have is just like in my previous email, which is the personal data notification sheet that you are okay with signing off and allowing them to have you online in Mexico all over electronically, and have your case online. Everything's electronic down here. It's actually really great. You go ahead and put an email address and you're ready to go. And now I went ahead and just printed out the application to do the temporary residency card online. So there's steps to that, and now that the application's printed, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Here it is in the little packet. Again, when I printed the application, I am not quite sure if they wanted double-sided or single-sided, so I went ahead and wasted the extra 3 pages just in case, so I don't have to go make copies, because that's just a hassle when you get there, and they charge you for them. and you don't really want to run back and forth, so I'd rather be over prepared. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly how you find the temporary residency card renewal online. Alright, again, you're going to go to the www.gob.mx/inm. This is their official website, and this time we're going to go ahead and do it in English. So here's my checklist right here, and this is what the lady gave me, and she was so sweet to do this, Anna, and I went ahead and put in what is in English next to the Spanish word so we can tell. Oh, it's not really going to ask me if we can go into English. So here we go, trámites. And now we're going to need to go into migration again, migration, visa, and pasaporte. From here on my checklist, it says we need to go to the conditions and stay in Mexico, right there. From there, I need to go ahead and do the issuance of immigration document by renewal. That's the expedition. It's way down at the bottom. It's like the second one from the bottom. Expedition de documento migratorio por renovación. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hit translate while I can for you. Online procedure. That's what we're going for. Okay. And are you going to give it to me in English? Down here, what type of procedure are we doing? We are doing the extend the stay. We're just extending. And we have the opportunity to do 1, 2, or 3 years. This time, we're going to do the renewal of the resident card, which is the expedition de tarjeta por renovación. And now we're going to scroll down, and again, I'm going to go ahead and I know my NUE because it's on my temporary resident card. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly plug that in, and I'll come right back. Alright, so I went ahead and just put in my information. So now I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. And here we are extending the stay. And it really just eliminates a whole bunch of information that I need to plug in. Because I added my NEU number. So now I'm going to go ahead and put in my email address. And I don't need to add a person because I'm already there. And if I wish to add any comments, I can, but I don't need to. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Then I need to go ahead and scroll down. And is the information correct? Yes. From there, it's going to say, do you want to fill out a survey? Oh, right here. Yes, I'm happy. I do not want to share more information. Send the survey. And now I'm going to go ahead. They say on my instructions right here you need to save and print the document. So I'm going to go here to print now. Once I get to print, the print scheme, the first thing I'm doing is I'm saving my document. And I'm just going to go ahead and call it Melissa's renewal for the card, and it going on my desktop. And now I'm going to go ahead and print it, and then I'm all set to go. And again, like I said, I'm not sure if they want a two-sided document or a one, so I'm printing them both. Oh, and a big thing, don't forget, everything needs to be in blue ink. Alright, so one of the things on my sheet here that you're going to see, my checklist that she's highlighted in pink, she has that I need the residency card. I gotta bring that. I need to bring in my Formato Basico sheet. 3 photographs, which they did right there, so that's great. And then if I wish to go ahead and renew for 1 year, we're looking at 4,148 pesos. 2 years is 6,215 pesos, and 3 years is 7,872 pesos. So we're not exactly sure how long we're going to be here for, so we're going to go ahead and renew for 1 more year. Alright, so here you go. I have the packet ready to go with my photos from my new temporary residency card. I have my Formato Basico here. I have the waiver that I can go ahead and release personal information amongst the INM. And then here are my two copies of the application for the new residency card all together. So this process was actually a lot easier than I thought, and I will go in already with my 4 packets for all 4 of us again, and take an extra take my computer, hopefully in case there's any problems. I have everything saved there. And take an extra couple copies of different things for the renewal, and we should be good to go. So I hope that was really easy for you, and I hope this helps. Okay, Christian. Oh my gosh. Where are we going? Blair, where are we going? We're going to the where?
Bank.
To the bank. Alright. Okay, great. So everything went perfect. Yay! So now, I have this sheet she gave me, and on here is how we pay for the next year. And the way it works is we have to go find a bank. If you bring cash, that's great. You can go to any bank and give them the cash and have them go ahead and pay into this account. And then you need to get the receipt showing so that you can take it back to the Immigration Office. Unfortunately, we didn't realize we were going to pay today. So this is a little bit faster than when we first started applying for a temporary residency the first time. So we're on our way quickly to go find our Mexican bank, and we're going to go ahead and draw, we're going to go ahead and pay from our account there, and they're going to pay into the immigration account. So, I'm very excited.
We were never on that ship.
Oh, look at the cruise ship. Remember those days, babe?
I did.
We slept like way down at the bottom where there were no windows. Anyways, okay, so what are we doing now, babe?
We're going to go and pay for our renewal
Yes.
at the bank, and then take the receipt so we can show proof of payment and then get everything submitted.
Look at this day. Look at this day in Puerto Vallarta. Always bright, always sunny. Lots of people. Alright. I'm running outside because I just realized that the lady at the immigration only gave me one copy of these, and I need one for each of us. So I quickly found a copy machine place, and now we have to go to a specific bank that will go ahead and deposit the money into their account. My bank didn't. They're Intercam. They did not deposit money into the INM account. So I had to just draw money from my bank account and go to another bank. So here I am, and I'm waiting to find Jason so that I can get my passports and everything and go back into Bancomer. So Bancomer is a good bank. They'll do it. So we're gonna do this and head back to immigration. That is a real big sigh, seriously. Okay, so Jason's out waiting in the car. And I love these banks because you go in, you tell them what you need, and then they give you a ticket and they direct you where you need to go. So in this case, I had to get 4 copies made of the deposit slip, basically, and all I had to do was simply write each one of our names on this sheet. It was kind of silly.
But the bank wouldn't make copies, and the Immigration Office only gave you one
copy. So
make sure you have one of each
I
person.
literally have those sheets back, and all I did was put all of our names, one on each sheet. I stood there, and she ended up taking the number for the immigration account and took my money. I paid for 1 year, which was 4,184 pesos times 4. Brought her the cash, and then she gave me a deposit slip for each of us and signed off on it, made sure all the numbers match. And so now I have a copy of that deposit slip. So now we're going back to immigration to give them our receipt of deposit, and then we should be good until we need to come back for fingerprints.
And it all has to be on exactly the same day. It cannot be done tomorrow.
Right.
We have an hour to get there and get it done.
We have an hour to get there.
Make sure you get there early.
You always want to get to immigration early because you really don't know how long it's ever going to take. That's definitely for sure. We're here again. Shame Christian just woke up. He's not a happy camper. Hey Blair, are we almost done? Now we're going back in. Do you remember where to go? Not there. Come on, Christian. All right, Blair Bear. And do we get to be loud? Oh, I'm gonna go these doors. All right. Okay, here we go. Our favorite part. Alrighty, we're on our way home. There's Jason. Look at this view. I'm gonna turn it around. Good old Puerto Vallarta. Oh, it's so nice coming out of the office.
I'm eating a cookie.
Just knowing that we can stay here for another year is very exciting. And okay, so this is what happened. We just made a lot of little signatures. Make sure whenever you make a signature, you sign in the box. Don't go out of the box. We learned our lesson last time. So we're professionals now. And Jason's over there picking his nose. Babe, don't pick your nose. Oh, scratching your eye. They took our temporary residency cards, which raised a red flag because Jason needs to leave the States next month. And so we're going to give it, we have to do it 3 days in advance.
Hopefully it'll be done.
Which that means we go down.
Takes up to a month.
Take the pay, well no, not for a year, yeah. So we're gonna go down on a Monday. If we don't have our cards yet, go fill out don't have the email. Go fill in Jason's form so he can leave the country temporarily leave the country with no card. And we got to put on a picture and passport copy, and it's gonna cost about 424 pesos, so just about $25 to do this. And then we're gonna have to go back and pick up his signed copy. So that'll be 2 more trips down to Nueva Vallarta.
Back to get the cards.
Lovely. And then back to get the cards. So that's Jason. That's if you need to leave.
If you have to travel within 30 days, because it takes a month to get your cards.
Takes a month to get your cards.
We have 25 days right now.
We have 25 days. We're hoping they're pretty organized.
It could take 2 weeks.
They're pretty organized there, but she did say just in case that it is high time, which to me, if it's high time here, that's just because people are visiting. I don't think it's high time for immigration because people that live here are here all the time. So,
yeah,
anyways.
But those that are traveling that want to potentially live here are applying.
Oh, maybe there you go. Okay, but we're on our way back home, and so the next video is going to be of us basically going down and getting fingerprints. So they're going to email us to come down, take our fingerprints, and then we wait again. And then the next email will be, come pick up your card. So we have this form, it's called a nut form, and I'll show you real quick. I have to copy and edit that portion.
Why don't you just paste it into the video?
Yeah, I will. So, this is our nut form, and they all look the same. They have that gray and white box, and then they have a whole bunch of numbers on there, and that's the number I'm going to type into the email they send us. This is my number, my nut number, and then I'm able to open up the email and see what they're communicating with me. So that's how I check the status, is with my nut form. All right, till then, bye. Whoa, we're going over speed bumps. Good morning. So, say hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
There's Blair. We just got the email last night that our paperwork is ready and it's been processed. And so we have 3 days to make our way to the office, back to the Immigration Office in Nueva Vallarta. And they just sent us a notification with our nut number on there and the processing number as well, and to come to the office. So we are on our way to the office, and we like to leave early because then we have the whole day. The office opens at 9, and so we are going to, hopefully, fingers crossed, go get our fingerprints done today. And from this point, then I believe we're going to go ahead and wait for about 10 days, and then our cards will be ready. Just because our fingerprints go on the card. So everything goes on the card, and yeah, we'll see. Finger? Right here? Yes. Okay, next finger. Okay, next, yeah. Okay, next one. Okay. All right, so we're back in the car. It went great. Unfortunately, we didn't receive our password. And so we were able to supply the email to Anna at the Immigration Office, and she asked us for our Contresa, I think it's called, and we didn't have it, and we told her, we showed her our email. She just saw that we didn't have it, so we had to sit for a while longer as she put in all the details. And then we went ahead and did our fingerprints, so that was great. And we left there with a sheet called the Resultandos, and so like the results. And now we are going to wait 9 days, come back in 9 days, and our cards should be ready. All right, Christian, what are we doing?
Going to the immigration again to get our cards.
To get our cards.
Because we waited about 3 months for them.
Do you have a good feeling? Do you have a good feeling about it?
I do. You need to go too.
Go.
Let's go.
Christian.